sold out since the last day it was presented, which was in February, right? So as it starts to get cold again, let's all go on in for some black bean soup. This is from Maggie and Mary, two friends from Minnesota. I'm from Minnesota. I love the Minnesota gals. 3 easy payments of $14.66. You're gonna get 5 of these bags, shipping to you for free. The price goes up, the easy pay goes away at the end of the day, but come on. Black bean, let's put some cheddar cheese on there, let's put some oyster crackers on there. I love that you put some little green, was that like basil on there? Chives, some chives in there. I'd put a dollop of sour cream on there because
absolutely, 100%.
the thing.
You know how to do it.
Yeah, Stacey Stauffer is here, but let me share with you what you're getting. In total, about 30 different servings, right? Because you're gonna get about 6 servings per bag, and you're gonna receive 5 bags. You can do 5 bags of all chicken noodle. Whatever you order, 5 bags are coming home to you. 5 bags of the black bean soup, or 5 containers of the cheddar broccoli, or if you want to have the combo, it's over by Alberti. So if you swing that way, it'll show you that you'll get 2 of the chicken noodle, you'll get 2 of the cheddar broccoli, and then you'll get 1 of the black bean. That's the combo. But again, 6 servings in each one of these bags. And Stacey Stauffer, let's back up because every time this is presented, it just flies out the door because I think we love how easy it is. I have no auto delivery, by the way. And really, more importantly, how tasty it is, how flavorful it is.
Really good soup. And that's what our founders, Maggie and Mary, 2 real people, 2 real best friends who grew up in Minnesota, met in college. That's what they loved, and they remembered their grandmothers making amazing soup. And they said, hey, let's share those recipes with the world. And here we are all these years later, this woman-owned company and making amazing soups where it's truly like homemade. All you're doing is adding water and maybe some additional protein, and in less than a half hour, you have really homemade chicken noodle soup because we use a slow-cooked homemade stock. I'll put a little parsley on there for you and dress it up. We use real homemade chicken stock, slow-cooked. We add diced carrots to it. We use real chicken in our mix from chickens that are raised here in the United States. And then we use a diddly noodle instead of the long noodles that can often fall and, and mess up your chin when you're slurping.
This noodle actually has like a nice bite to it.
Thank you. And it's hearty and it's good, and it's in 25 minutes. If you can boil water, you can make this soup. And let me tell you, now is the time to have it, especially the chicken noodle soup. 2 weeks, my kid was out with pneumonia from school, and it was like, I'm home with him. I can't run to the store to buy all these ingredients and make my own chicken noodle soup. I can pull this out of the pantry.
It's like a mama hug.
It is.
You know
it's
what?
an edible hug.
There's a reason there are books called Chicken Noodle Soup for the Soul, Chicken Noodle Soup for the mom, you know, like child. Because chicken noodle soup is what we think of when we think of love, when we think of I'm under the covers and I want some comforting.
Well, it's actually
that comforting and healing soup. That's one of the flavors. You can get all 5 in the chicken noodle soup. Again, if you just boil water and pour in the package, you can eat it just like that. P.S. You don't have to add a protein. That's up to you.
Yeah, especially in the black bean, the Sabrosa black bean, because you can keep it vegetarian. You'll notice we did add some rotisserie chicken in here. You could add pork, you could add hamburger meat, but this is amazing. This actually, Sabrosa means savory, and this is a beautiful tomato-based soup. Black beans, we have chilies, we have peppers in here, and we also have the corn. So really, really hearty. This is the one where I think the toppings really make it. So let's add a little bit, or let's add a lot of it. Measure with your heart. Measure with your heart. I would do the sour cream. You could do some cut up ham. I like the oyster crackers, and then if you can also hand me some of that cooked bacon. Again, this is 25 minutes, and here's my trick to you when you get that home. 25 minutes, it's done.
There you go.
But if you really want to build the most flavor, simmer it maybe 45 minutes. Or make it the day ahead, let it sit in the refrigerator, and I'll give you a spoon, overnight to let all these seasonings and flavors blend.
Melange, do a blend.
I want to get your take on this one because we do add a little chili seasoning to it, but I'm going to say this is a 3 on a scale of 1 to 10. It's a kid-friendly zest to it, but you can be the judge.
Yes, I would say that. I mean, because you want a little bit of heat, right?
For a true black bean, it's a southwestern stew, but
not overwhelming. Yeah, it's not hot like spicy. Like, oh my gosh, I can't eat this.
Yeah,
I think it's gentle enough for you to enjoy it.
Exactly, and we call these three soups that we're giving in this collection the restaurant favorites, right? These are the most popular soups you find in restaurants, especially the cheddar broccoli, the broccoli cheese soup. This is so good. This is the kind of soup that I don't make at home. So what we have is real broccoli in there, and we have a beautiful cheese blend. This is 4 different cheeses. We have cheddar, we have blue, we have Parmesan, and we have Romano. So again, add a little topped cheese on this. You can certainly add a protein to this. Diced ham would be really good. Again, maybe some cooked bacon within. So good. Again, 25 minutes and you have hearty soup at home.
It's an expiring price on exactly what we need to have in our pantry. In the same way that you've got Band-Aids and, you know, headache reliever and all that stuff, you need to have soups on hand because it's going to be cold, and it's not if you get a cold, it's when you get a cold. So here's all 5 in the chicken noodle, here's all 5 in the black bean, here's all 5 in the cheddar broccoli, or the combo will be 2 chicken noodle, 2 cheddar broccoli, 1 black bean. And here are the 2 women, Maggie and Mary, that you're talking about.
So they're supporting them, a woman-owned business. They are women who support women. Great company. I talk to them every time before I go on air or after.
I love it.
They
Price
love
goes
you.
up,
They
Easy
love
Pay
you.
goes away at the end of the day. Sold out since February. That's when it was last cold. And you're getting 30 servings. M96000 is your item number. Thank you, Stacey.
Thank you, Rach.
Thanks, my dear.
All right. Final item in the show. It's the finale. Jimmy the Baker's